Hello everybody, honorable guest speakers and participants, representatives of UNDP in Jordan. First of all, I'd like to sincerely thank all of you for your genuine involvement in organizing and participating in this important event, especially given the unusual, even severe circumstances the world has been experiencing since February 2020. We're definitely living through extraordinary times, but as we all know, crises can also be opportunities to reaffirm, revisit our values, our goals, our priorities, all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan was among the forefront countries to aim for socioeconomic goals and on multiple fronts since the beginning of the millennium. Considerable achievements and milestones in the area of poverty eradication, maternal and child health care, infectious diseases, universal primary education, environmental sustainability, and social security protection, all of these have been achieved. This was all achieved with our limited resources and while hosting refugees that now account for 36% of our population. Regardless of our readiness or priorities, COVID-19 has challenged the health system, social safety nets, and economics of every country around the globe. And when I reread the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the UNDP, I realize that the pandemic has simply imposed a crash course in all 17 goals upon all of us. The pandemic has certainly made us go back to basics and rearrange our priorities such that the socioeconomic goals and objectives that took a back seat to the corporate world are suddenly and forcefully back on top. We all remember the maximizing shareholder value maxim that many of us have memorized, studied, and were tested about in our economics classes and in business schools since the 1980s. All of this has been obliterated. The sustainable socioeconomic goals are now back on top. If the recent pandemic has shown us anything, it has proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that we are all in this together and in the exact same boat, time and time again. And as His Majesty King Abdullah II made abundantly clear in his address to the UN several days ago, the world has shown us that acting individually proved to be unwise, be it on a family scale or a country scale. Acting collectively and responsibly is the only way to go forward. Social security institutions and pension funds are a great part of the solution. Instead of the maxim of maximizing shareholder value, pension funds can play an instrumental and transformative role to articulate a new maxim of values that maximizes sustainable, local and global welfare by unleashing human talent and creativity, protecting the most vulnerable, and creating systems of local and global solidarity. I am sure that sharing the latest experience of every country involved in this event will help articulate that transformation. At last, I would really like to seize this opportunity to thank the regional and international communities for their continuous support and the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, for their leading efforts in promoting sustainable development that leaves nobody behind. Thank you for listening, and God bless.